But look, let's keep moving down the list, and those are the guys that we know. But let's who's some sleepers? Who are some guys that maybe we're not talking about right now, but they might show up a little bit later?
So when I thought of the sleepers, I looked at some of these guys that are replacing the guys that just left. Yeah. So for me, a Jarquez Hunter replacing Tank Bigsby at Auburn. Devin Neal's not really replacing anybody, but he's super underrated. I think he's a top 10 running back, and I don't think there's really any argument for that. Bucky Irving, same thing. He's right around that top 10. Very good runner last year. And my one other like main sleeper, Roman Hemby from Maryland. Mm-hmm, this guy is a baller. He's physical. He gave our defense everything he had last year, and it took everything we had to stop him. I love watching Roman Hemby play, and I got to give him some love here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Out of Maryland. And shout out to Nathan Snell, who I don't know if he'll be able to come on tonight, but definitely will be able to come on and in the coming weeks talking about Maryland. But yeah, Roman Hemby, especially with the amount of talent they lost at wide receiver, you still got Talley at QB, and then you got Roman there. Keep that offense, that running game going. I love that pick. I love that one. Honestly, for me, it goes C.J. Donaldson. You and I talked about him out of West Virginia. Only just over 500 yards, but there was a number. You had Israel Benaconda was over there. You had another back over there. So it was really running back by committee. But what I loved about Donaldson is, especially in that game against Virginia Tech and the game against Pittsburgh, he was that bruising back. He was the one that when the game was kind of in question, they handed it off to him 3-4 times in a row, and he's just constantly going downhill, powering them. He's going to be the bell cow. Exactly. He's going to be the bell cow this year. And we know about the transition at quarterback. Hopefully they got a young guy that's in there in West Virginia, but they're going to be having to rely on this guy a lot. And especially this is his junior year. So I'm excited to see. Hopefully he can show up, show out. Sia Bangura out of Ohio.
Yeah.
You talked about for quarterback, your out of nowhere guy was Curtis Rorick. Yeah, out of Ohio. Look, a lot of we already know the MAC is that's kind of under the radar with some of this talent. These two guys work very well together, and Rorick loves having Bangura because Bangura is a great back out of the backfield, great blocker, but also, so underrated at running. People are sleeping on the fact that, he had 13 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards last year in an offense that has a couple running backs, and Rourke can get down, on the ground too.
Yeah.
So definitely love what he's coming with. And my other guy is, the son of a legend, Frank Gore Jr. Dude had 329 yards in the bowl game last year.
Yeah, he killed it.
This guy ran the ball. He threw a touchdown pass in that game. He literally put them on his back a year ago. And I'm just looking for great things. Now his dad obviously is retired, so he can focus more on his son. But I love Frank Gore Jr. and just how focused he is. Everybody knows the clip where he's sitting there, he's getting interviewed, and then his auntie comes in. He's like, "Auntie, chill, man. Get out of my camera."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I love this guy, man. He brings it every time, and he's just a motor. He's got a motor. It just keeps going. You can tell he's a chip off the old block like his dad, a hard runner, but he is so versatile. Like I said, he threw a pass. He caught a pass. He ran for over 329 yards. Like, he is just a back that you can rely on. Out of Southern Mississippi, man, I'm hyped to see what he brings this year, because this year last year people were quietly talking about him, but more just because of the name. I think this year, especially if he starts off well, this could be something that we're looking forward to, man. So
absolutely.
I'm hyped for that. Yeah, I'm definitely hyped for that.